Hello, Cancer. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life for the first half of May, from the 1st through the 15th. General reading as always, guys. It will not resonate with every single person. Please do take from this what makes sense for you and let the rest go. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I will include a link for all of the card decks that are used for this reading, Cancer. So these are the 2 card decks that I've chosen for the focus messages this time around for all signs. I typically try to switch them up for different signs, but this time around for this batch of readings for the first half of May, I'm going to be using these 2 decks specifically. The Love and Lust deck by Fire Witch Tarot, it does contain sexual content and profanity, so that's something to be mindful of. If that does offend you, you might want to go ahead and click off at this point. Okay, guys, so let's dive right into it, Cancer, and see what your first focus message is from the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Cancer, for cross watchers, anyone else who's been guided to tune in to this reading for the first half of May. All right, let's grab your first one. What's your first focus message here, Cancer? I am guided to this one in particular. Eye of the Beholder. Look at that. Okay. So beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And if you resonate with that particular message, it's coming through here for some of you guys. So let's see what complements that message to see if it ties in together or if it's just a separate message that's coming through for some of you guys. So let's grab one from the Love and Lust deck. Angels and spirit guides, please. Eye of the Beholder. And it's true, you know, we have our own perception of what we find to be attractive to us by way of a relationship, a person. What you're not into might be somebody else's cup of tea. So, you know, it's whoever sees it in that way. All right. The emotional intimacy you've been waiting so long for has finally come to manifest in the physical form. A long-awaited fantasy will now be played out. Maybe you've been waiting for this with a particular person that you're focused on for this reading. Okay, so those are the focus messages that wanted to be communicated at this time. No profanity and sexual content is not too intense. All right, guys, so let's take a look and see with the other card decks what needs to be communicated here. We'll start off with the Pining Rose Volume 2 Twin Flame Ascension Oracle. This is by Calico Moon. You do not have to identify with a twin flame bond. That's just the name of the card deck, guys, okay? So let's take a look and see what it is that you need to be made aware of at this time, Cancer. We already have this card coming through, the subconscious. What's tapping into your subconscious? What is it that either you need to deal with or you're pushing it down? This could also be your person too, focusing on that energy. We have reversible, followed by, look at this, we've got divine masculine coming through here. So reversible, typically I pick up off of situations that you want a do-over with. You want to be able to reverse time. You want to hit that rewind button and just start over because something happened along the way and you guys might have run into some blockages and challenges in the connection. And it's coming through right next to the divine masculine. So it might be my masculines who want to turn back the clock, to just be able to do things over, to reverse mistakes that were made with you, especially if you happen to be feminine tuning in. We have a female figure in this discernment card coming through. So my feminines, you could have come into your own realizations and figured things out for yourself as to what it is that you want, what it is that you're wanting in your life and in this connection. Is it emotional intimacy that you've been wanting from your masculine? And maybe my masculines were unable to bring that forward. And they've got regrets about that, which is why we've got that reversible card right next to it. We do have quenched coming through next to quench the thirst of this connection, especially if it's been parched, if it's just had no life to it. With this quenched energy, it's bringing it back to life, or at least that's the desire, especially from my feminines coming to your own realization. Again, if you happen to be feminine tuning in, or the masculine coming to that realization that he hasn't been able to do the right thing when it comes to this feminine. We also have honor yourself. Put yourself first. Put yourself on your priority list here. Whether you are masculine, whether you are feminine, it does not matter. You have to be able to put yourself first to honor you as a person. We do have divine intervention coming through here. You know, so it's one of those things where you might be going through some major challenges in this connection here, Cancer, and maybe you've even thought about needing some sort of miracle or almost like an act of God to step in and help you guys out when it comes to this partnership, because it's been running into some obstacles here. So let's add to that with some Mystic Moon Oracles, and let's take a look and see if we could figure out why it is that you need this divine intervention when it comes to this connection. Angels and spirit guides in love and life for the first half of May for Cancer. What have we got here, guys? We've got deception. So this is part of the problem here, because you're dealing with somebody that's being deceptive with you. So they might be keeping secrets. They might be just dishonest with you, unable to come forward with honest intentions. But we do have this healing energy coming through next. This is a situation here, Cancer, that needs balance, that needs healing, basically. And I do love how it is falling right below reversible, because this is letting us know here that with this healing energy and bringing things back into balance, you guys might be able to fix what happened in the past. You can't reverse time, of course, but you can try to rectify the issues that created drama and challenges, or might have even separated the two of you. We do have admired coming through here, falling right below the divine masculine card. So the masculine has a lot of admiration for the feminine, no doubt about it. But this is a connection that definitely needs to be put back into balance, especially if the masculine perhaps was being deceptive to the feminine. Of course, that could be reversed for some of you guys, but that's just what I'm picking up off of this energy coming through here. We do have mirroring. So you guys might actually be on the same page energetically. You're mirroring each other. This is also indicative of that mirror soul, which is twin flame and energy. We have regret, another male figure in this photo. So masculine energy once again, and it's right next to that mirroring energy with that twin flame vibe coming forward from that card. So I feel here it's my masculines who perhaps have come to understand what it was that they did, or what it was that they should have done when they had the chance. There's a lot of regrets here. And in order to quench this energy of this connection that's going through some challenges, in order to bring it back to life, this person, whether it's masculine or not, they have to be able to take action to heal the vibe surrounding this connection, especially if they were being deceptive. Right now, more than likely, you guys are not talking. So if that's the case, if you are in separation, if there is distance between the two of you, right now, you got to work on yourself. As this card states, honor yourself. And we've got patience, look at that, followed by commitment. So if somebody was bad at commitment here before, Cancer, because of this deceptive energy, or part of the reason why they were deceptive was because they just couldn't be honest about the fact that they were bad at commitment or not ready to commit, or that they didn't want to be exclusive, they wanted to date around, or just were unable to move forward in previous relationships, whatever the case is. This could also be third-party situations, which is why they could not commit to you, if there were outside influences in the connection. But we do have patience falling right below divine intervention, if I could speak. So what this is telling us here, Cancer, is that if you could just give it a little bit of time and have some patience to see things through, you might just actually get that divine intervention. You might just get that miracle that you've been hoping for by way of this partnership to reverse all of the drama and the issues that are plaguing this connection, and to bring commitment towards this connection, to come back together ultimately. Okay, so let's add to this with some tarot. This is the palette deck by Biadora of Eat, Read, Love. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer and love and life for the first half of May. All right, what else do we need to know here, guys, when it comes to this connection? What else do we need to know? We have the Page of Coins, which is Pentacles, Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus for some of you guys. It could be this Page of Coins who's being deceptive. And perhaps for some of my feminines in your subconscious, you're picking up off of that deceptive energy from your masculine, or vice versa. The Page of Pentacles is a beautiful card ultimately, and pages typically deliver messages. So the Page of Pentacles is all about manifestation. And if my masculines are wanting to manifest a reconnection with the feminine, then they need to take action towards this new beginning with the feminine. But we do have the Five of Swords coming through here, which is air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, for some of you guys, that Five of Swords is very painful in energy. Fives typically tap into adversity. Five of Swords is all about conflicts, feeling defeated. There's a lot of tension tied into that, which is why there's healing that's needed. And whatever caused this tension, this masculine is wanting to reverse that, to do things over, to do things right, get it right this time. You could also be dealing with somebody who's sneaky, which we already picked up off of that because of this deception card. But we do have the King of Swords. So perhaps if they did come in as a page when they were being deceptive with you, perhaps now this masculine is coming through as a king. That King of Swords. So for some of you guys, you might be dealing with an air sign here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, because we've got two swords right next to each other. We do have the Hierophant right after that, falling right below mirroring, my twin flame card, and discernment. The Hierophant is a spiritual lesson that needs to be learned here. And perhaps this king, representing the masculine energy here, is in the process of learning lessons here and is doing the work to heal. Because I feel they are ready to come towards the feminine with an offer of commitment. Perhaps not right now because the healing journey has not come to completion, but eventually that's a possibility here, because with that divine intervention and the need for patience and time, I feel there will be a shift that's coming through here. And then with the Knight of Cups energy, which is water energy, that of course is your own energy here, Cancer, as well as Scorpio and Pisces. So for some of you, you might be, especially if you're masculine tuning in, Cancer, Whatever it was these regrets are, you're now ready to come towards your person with this romantic gesture, because the Knight of Cups is very romantic, very charming, ready to take action, to do the right thing, and to let your person know. It's like, look, I'm invested in this. I want to bring us back together. We do have the Seven of Coins, so more pentacles coming through here. So Seven of Coins, which is the Seven of Pentacles, it's hard work, it's perseverance, it's diligence. And it's interesting because it's falling right below honor yourself and mute. And I feel for some of you guys resonating with this, it's hard for you to dedicate time to yourself. That you're such a giving person of your time, of your energy, of your heart, of your love, that when it comes time to giving to yourself, it's not as easy for you to do that. But perhaps that's a part of your healing journey to bring you back into balance, is to work on that. So even though there's not a whole lot of communication going on here, more than likely, this is a time for you to take advantage of that and work on yourself. And my masculine's coming through as the Emperor. And then we've got the Temperance card coming through with Gemini. Not Gemini. Where did that come from? This is Sagittarius energy. Maybe for some of you guys are focused on a Gemini. But the Temperance card is Sagittarius. And so we've already got the Patience card coming through here. And the Temperance card is backing that up, because there is a need for patience here in order for this commitment to come to fruition here. But the Emperor is representing the Divine Masculine. So we've got two Divine Masculine energies coming through from both cards here. This Emperor is going to do what needs to be done in order to bring this back together, I feel. And the Temperance card is the need for harmony and balance and healing, and ultimately indicates a possible reunion and reconciliation here in this partnership. So yes, you guys are going through a bit of a challenge right now, more than likely, in separation, probably not a whole lot of conversations or interaction or even talking going on right now. But in time, I feel things will shift towards that direction. Possible reconciliation is what's coming through here, Cancer. Okay, so let's add to this with some romance angels, and let's see what else needs to come through here. So angels and spirit guides for Cancer in love and romance for the first half of May. Let's see. Let's take a look. What else here? Angels and spirit guides. We have unrequited love, okay? So perhaps there was a time when you guys just either changed your mind or you had a change of heart here because of the drama, because of what was going on between the two of you. And for some of you guys, you might totally resonate with this, period. Like, there's no longer enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And if that's the case for you, part of your healing journey is to start over, to honor yourself, and to go in a different direction if that's what you're wanting to do. If you gave this relationship a chance and it's just not happening for you, then perhaps that's a part of your spiritual lesson that the Hierophant is trying to teach you, so that you can put yourself first, so that you can find your voice again and find the right kind of love that you are meant to have. We do have let your friends help you coming through here. Ask for and accept support from others. They're there for you. You have a pretty amazing support system coming through here. Friends, family, siblings, however way that's represented in your life. Whoever these people are that you can turn to when you're going through painful experiences in your life, when you want to just vent, when you need that shoulder to lean on. Don't forget that you don't have to go through this journey by yourself. We do have wedding coming through here. Some of you certainly could have been married to this person that you're focused on for this reading. Or this is future energies, guys. We do have a possible reconciliation here. And perhaps for some of you, that reconciliation will result in marriage. We do have that commitment card represented right there. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Perhaps you already know that, of course. The person that you're focused on for this reading is unlike anyone else that you've ever met. Feature-wise, they could be completely different from anyone else you've ever been attracted to or dated or have ever been with. You guys could have come from two different worlds. And yet, when you guys are together, you just fit. You just make sense together. For some of you, this is what you need to do, is to free yourself from a connection where you know you're no longer invested. Especially if there were third parties, if you were dealing with a partner who cheated on you, if there was infidelity in the connection, you don't have to be putting up with that nonsense. You know, take back control of your life, honor yourself, and do what feels right for you. And if what feels right for you, Cancer, is to detach, move on to other connections that feed your heart and your soul and make you feel alive again, then that's what you need to do. Quenched. Okay? Bring it back to life. You don't have to put up with a situation or a person that's being deceptive. So part of this healing energy and that honor yourself card is to work on yourself, to bring about a healing in your own life. For some of you, that will result in a reconciliation and potential marriage and commitment. For others, you're looking to find a different path here, to find love elsewhere with the right person this time. That is what I'm picking up from that. Okay, so let's add to this with some dialogue messages for those of you specifically who are interested in a reconciliation, Cancer. So for those of you who want to move on and just be single or just move on to another love connection, a new love, that is certainly your choice. That is your prerogative. Do what feels right for you. These dialogue messages are more geared towards those of you who are in separation and you're open to a reconciliation here. So angels and spirit guides for Cancer. For the person that you're focused on for this reading, this could be you too. If you resonate with any of these messages for yourself and what it is that you want to say to your person. Angels and spirit guides for Cancer. That one wants to come out. Let me grab the bottom of the deck. Okay. Look at this one here. Hey, it's not over yet. Exactly, because we do have that reconciliation reference from the Temperance card that's coming through. Let me see what these other ones say. Okay. I wish I could just hug you right now. I need to hold you. And perhaps, Cancer, you want to be held. You know, you miss this person's presence in your life. You miss hugging them. You just miss touching them and seeing them. And perhaps you guys are on the same page with that mirroring energy. They want the same. Next message. When I lay awake in the middle of the night, I wonder what you're doing at that exact moment. So you're still thinking about each other. They're definitely still thinking about you, wondering what you're up to. And I feel, especially during the nighttime, when things are quiet, when things are settling down, they're very much in their thoughts and they feel lonely, they're feeling nostalgic, and they miss you. Next message. I want us to build our empires even in separation. Okay? Because there's no guarantee that ultimately you guys are going to come back together. You have to be able to work on a partnership together to bring it back to life. But during that time of separation, during this time, what your person is coming through communicating to you, Cancer, is that they want you to continue to work on your life, to honor yourself, to build whatever empire you've dreamed about for yourself. And they wish the same, you know, for themselves. And the last message is unsure. I'm holding back because I don't know what I want yet. Okay? So some of you could be picking up off of this vibe for yourself. And or dealing with a person that's still unsure as to what it is that they want. And that might be tied into these regrets because they know that they're unable to come towards you with what it is you're looking for. Or they're just dealing with some dark energies and need to do their shadow work so that they can create movement, so they can make decisions that would create healing and balance and harmony in this partnership, is what I'm picking up from that. Okay, so let's add to this, guys, with some Lovers Oracle here. Angels and Spirit Guides for Cancer. For this Love and Life reading for the first half of May. We have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And that's because you're not standing in the way of progress. That's because you're not so tied down to an outcome, and you're just trusting the universe to bring you what it is that you need and what it is that you're desiring at the time that you're meant to have it. So trust in yourself, trust your gut, trust your instincts, and trust in the direction that you're being guided. What else, please, for Cancer, Angels and Spirit Guides? Only time will tell. We've got a soulmate card coming through. We have reflection. Last one is, let me read that in a moment. Okay, so we have the trust card. Only time will tell, and it's so true. Patience is required here. We do have the reflection card coming through, which for me is tapped into that mirroring energy, that twin flame card. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So it goes back to trust that if it's meant to be, if it's meant to work out between the two of you, it will. Divine intervention. So give the universe to work on your behalf, Cancer, to create movement, to open up the way for you guys to find your way back to each other. And we have soulmate coming through. So not only do we have the twin flame reference from that mirroring card, but we now have the soulmate card. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically, you see? So even though you guys are going through challenges and are in separation, they're with you anyway, energetically. And it's just a matter of time before you guys come back together. Life will find a way, Cancer. Last one. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So you got to get rid of any sort of negative thinking, the what if thoughts that are weighing you down. Try to see the situation from positive energies, and that's what's going to help propel this relationship forward. That's what I'm picking up from that. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and close out this reading with some messages from the angels. This particular deck doesn't always pertain to love and romance, but this, after all, is a love and life reading. So let's take a look and see what the angels want to communicate to you to close out this reading, Cancer. In love and life, please, angels and spirit guides. What do we have? We've got Archangel Gabriel. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. If you resonate with this for yourself, and if, for instance, you are in a vocation where communication is key, and if you are also in the arts industry, this might be very much tied into that type of vocation. And with these insecurities that are surrounding that energy and the potential to pursue this, Archangel Gabriel is actually here to assist you with that. So that's very specific for some of you, but it is being communicated here for those that resonate with that. The next card is Angel Adriana. I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. So definitely pay attention to your gut, Cancer. Your dreams are trying to communicate to you, your intuition, your thoughts. Angel Adriana is assisting you with ensuring that your prayers have been answered. Amazing. Let's grab one more. One more card, please, for Cancer. There we are. We've got Bridget, Angel Bridget. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further, okay? And that's perhaps why patience is required. So not just in your love life, Cancer, but in your life, you'll know when the time is right to take action. And Angel Bridget is here to remind you that sometimes you have to wait it out. Look deeper into a particular situation before you move forward. That's what's coming through. And I just happened to glance at this bottom of the deck, which is Angel Shanti. Another beautiful message. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So this is letting you know here, Cancer, that the future looks pretty damn good, that it's peaceful, it's not chaotic, there's not a whole lot of drama going on there. Angel Shanti is here to ensure that the road ahead is a lot smoother, a lot calmer, and life will smooth out. Your love life, certainly, but every area of your life that needs attention might just be heading towards a more peaceful place. Okay, so that's what I have for you this time around, Cancer. I do hope whatever part of this reading resonated with you, helped you in however way you needed it. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I'll be back real soon with more readings, guys. Take care. See you next time.